Bears fans, they did it. Matt Eberflus has been fired. It's time for the Bears to go out and get a real coach. But the question is, who's next? We got good candidates out there, but I question the Bears when it comes to searching for a real coach. Let's go through some of those candidates. Our first candidate, and most likely the most sought-after candidate, which I don't think the Bears are going to get, but I at least want them to express interest in, is offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. If you have been paying attention at all to the football season, you can see that the Lions are insanely good, starting with that crazy, explosive offense that he is orchestrating. I would love for the Bears to get this guy, but I'm not sure he's head coaching candidate material, and I need to know more about him before I say yes. On to the next candidate. Another candidate on the market out there is offensive coordinator for the Chiefs and former Bears head coach Matt Nagy. Now, I'm not going to say they should do this, but the Bears are going to bear, and this could be the most Bears thing possible, is that we go full cycle and try it again and have him ruin yet another quarterback. Let's not do that. On to the next. You know who that is. That's right. That's Bill Belichick. Yet another candidate I don't think the Bears would ever hire. He is too high profile for their blood. He wants too much control, things of that sort. He just is not the guy. They want someone they can control. While I think they should potentially hire him, but you can't discredit this guy. You have to at least interview him, see what he thinks about your team, and go from there. But I don't think the Bears pick him. Who's next? We got hot candidate, prime time Deion Sanders right here. The Bears ain't taking this guy. He's too flashy for them. He's not it. Don't even think about this one. On to the next candidate. Cliff Kingsbury, offensive coordinator, Washington Commanders. I do not want this candidate, but there's a connection with Caleb Williams in his past. They could do a reunion. They could try it. I could see the Bears doing it. So I got to put him up here. I got to consider it. I don't want him. Don't hire him. On to the next candidate. What could be the hottest candidate on the market in this coaching cycle? A guy backed by the one and only Mike Tomlin, Pittsburgh Steelers head coach, Brian Flores. This man has head coaching experience. Yes, it didn't go the greatest. He had a little bit of a debacle there in Miami with the Dolphins. But you got to look at what this guy has done. This defense of Minnesota has been outstanding, and he is the reason for that. You got to consider him. I would take him. He's a tough guy. Go Bears. Who's next? Next, we got former Tennessee Titans head coach Mike Vrabel. He was with the Patriots a long time. He's got that Patriot way instilled in him. He's got a toughness to him. He's a real leader. He's a leader of men. He'd be a much better candidate than Eberflus we had before. I could definitely see the Bears taking a shot at this guy, but I feel he might be too much of a certain way, too tough, too personified to be a guy for them, to where I see them being out, even though I would really like them to consider this guy. And last but not least, Thomas Brown, interim head coach for the Chicago Bears. You can't discredit this guy. They're giving him a shot. They think he's got what it takes. It would be a very Bears move for him just to run through the rest of the season and then have him in charge. They don't like high-profile guys. They don't want to pay a lot of guys. I'm not saying this guy hasn't got what it takes. He seems like a real leader, but he's unproven, and I would like something a little more proven. Let's see what he's got the rest of the year. He could be it. We'll see. Who do you think is going to be the next head coach of the Chicago Bears? Comment and let me know who you think and tell me why. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Go Bears.